Alright, Pandaemonium time. I still need to make that video though about actually experiencing everything, but oh well. The crystal from beyond, and it's showing Elpis. I would encounter none other than Loki, the hero saw through the final day, so certain I wasn't my math that I stood here. Well, let's not concern us with that. To Professor Claudine, we work with the Astroscope to observe the ethereal sea. Okay. Adaporia will await your arrival. Okay. No. No, 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 no. So you go Claudine Adaporia. So just write down to Labyrinthos then. I need to get more gil. I'm only at just above 12 million. I need to bump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. Greetings and welcome to my humble laboratory. They're this little research collective. To traverse the ethereal sea and return to tell the tale. I mean, technically Asphodelos did that, so... First man, sure, but not first person. As you seek so often, not like your deeds, or deeds so achievements to his own name. Three of us for moons. Final days. Wait, didn't they learn about that like 100 years ago, though? Huh. Everything before suddenly is built by force. Some unknown force. It was made, not formed. Oh, November, autumn time. So what do we get to see? Is this just a way to travel back in time more readily? Or are we just going back to speak with Elidibus? Here's the crystal in question. Ooh. Yeah, the star crystals from Amaret. Asm's one bestowed by Asphodelos. Memory abides within this crystal. Please tell me everything. Oh, I know all about these. A bit too much. Master student soul crystals. Engage upon the convocation 14. Uh-oh. Elidibus, when he died in the tower, his set adrift, maybe? Because when he officially passed? You invited explicitly. Oof. Engaging is your time with us be for you to take up that crystal. If indeed there are memories stored within it, they may reveal themselves to you upon contact. It's gonna be the memories of Elidibus, isn't it? Or La Habrea. I'm betting Elidibus, though. If anyone message come, Pandaemonium, please. Faces, grave threat, star, and danger. What did you see? Not see, but rather heard. We will find them. So dire a warning. Oof. Genera before the sundering. Oh boy. The very hero who traversed time to prevent the world's doom. Nice. And much debate. Their veracity has been a subject of much debate by my peers. Oof. Okay. You've seen the last bits of memories may be drawn out as you approach this source. Okay. Back to the past, baby. Okay. World unsundered. Journey to the ocular. Why not? So we don't need to go just straight to Elpis. They want us to do this full lore. Full lore of once again going through the portal Elidibus opened. If the portal is open though, granted in that, even in the past we have our corporeal form back. Dogs barking away. Fucking great. Stupid. Stupid mutt. Glad to escort you. Cool. My god, she's going nuts. Shut up, you stupid mutt! My fucking god. Stupid mutt doesn't shut up. Ugh. Well, onwards. Back through the portal we go. Return to the past. Come, Pandaemonium, quickly. Are we gonna have to be bailed out again? Like, have to be given back our corporeal form by just being injected with a shit ton of ether again? That just kicked us out. Where? Under starry night sky. But we're back in Elpis. Erg. Elidibus. Could it be? I now realize that such a notion is preposterous. I think I caught him when he blinked last time. The expression to be so literal. I assume my character recognizes his voice as Elidibus. Themis. No, 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 no. This very moment. Or any place I know, for that matter. The far-flung future. I'm also here on an assignment. I'm here to investigate Pandaemonium. Oof. Hit the nail on the head. He came to collide with my skull. It's weird being taller than an ancient. That dispels any major doubts I had concerning your intentions. Apologies for being so intrusive, but you must understand this is an uncommon occurrence. I'd assume so. I'd very much like to take a look at this crystal of yours. It's imbued with your magic, Themis. My guy already knows what's happening. Their memory stirring within. Maybe it's not his, but it would make most sense for it to be his. But who knows? Oh, great. La Hebrea. All communication from Pandaemonium ceased. Feel free, Elidibus. Oh, it's all plus 12, so I'll just take direct hit. Doesn't really matter to me at this point, though. You may discover valuable artifacts. In other words, lore explanation for raid tokens. Let us journey to Pandaemonium together. Our destination is the same, and I suspect the arrangement would work to our mutual benefit. Besides, I should have no trouble gaining us both access. I do hope you agree. I would be loath to part ways from. Okay. Maybe we should investigate together. Would raise questions, you see. For in my absence, a star shall fall before you. I'm guessing that's Azim who said that. He's like, I shall come, my sundered form, from thousands of years in the future. Lanagornis. Alright, off we go. Autumn time. As much as I like being able to fly around Elpis, it's kind of sad now. Not walking around on the ground anymore. I wish they made flying a thing that you get in like 6.2 or something. But I guess for the way the zones are designed for fates and stuff, they can't. The two of you have been granted leave to investigate Pandaemonium. The warden's instructions at all times, sure. Generally, creations that pose a threat to the safety of the star must be undone. Yeah, that makes sense. However, the words of La Hebrea have deemed certain such creations as worthy of further study, interring them within the facility. Okay. The place is a dungeon. Oh boy. Pandaemonium is a frightful place. I know not the purpose of your investigation, but if you discover aught that merits a report, pray do so with utmost haste. Master La Hebrea shall guide us upon the proper course of action from there. La Hebrea. Oof. Is there anything worth worrying about? Yeah, but La Hebrea is an idiot. Seems to be quite familiar with Master La Hebrea. Do you know him? Oh, the stories I could tell you. Have stories of his company almost beggars beliefs. Yeah, I killed him. Do not hinder his work. Let us delay no further. Right then. I just like one of the options was, oh, the stories I could tell you. Jesus Christ. La Habrea, yeah, I know him. He's kind of a freaking psychopath. I like how people get mad and get confused at the fountain in Charlian, which is next to an ocean and putting water back in the ocean. Yet this lake never runs out of water, and it's all going off a quite rushing waterfall into the abyss. Like, is there any actual water source here? Because I don't think there is. Just waterfalls going off all over the place. There's a water source there. I guess it is a thin lake. But this little water wouldn't be enough to maintain such a steady flow all over the place so constantly. And it looks like this goes absolutely nowhere. It's not like it goes underground since it's a floating area. It's not like it's accessing it's not like it's going into an aquifer. So where is all the water coming from? Unless there's something on the bottom below the island that is bringing all the water back up. But no, it's all just falling down. Which leads me to be curious about where does the water for that lake and waterfalls come from? The one in Charlian is simple plumbing. It's probably just some explanation like, magic. It's magic. It's connected to some water source on the surface. Honestly, that could be it. Hello, Themes. I find it more fascinating by the moment. Oh boy. Know each other in time, I wager, else why would fate have orchestrated our meeting? Here's to a new adventure. Travel to Pandaemonium. Sure. Onwards to Pandaemonium. Ah, this is cool. Disturbing, but pretty cool. There's Laha bread. Oh no, that's still Themes. It is as much as I feared. The speakers seemed in such high spirits that for a moment I thought the ethereal irregularity. Last was a fleeting and vain hope. So I assume each little area here is going to be a separate fight? Or are we going to work our way through it as the tiers go on? Because this place is cool as shit. Even the finest of masterworks is not without its flaws, however. Someone or something is tampering with the protections, fuck. Yeah, fucking hell. I cannot read today. Well, aloud anyway. I've reinforced what protections I could the moment we arrived. Okay. Powerful forces are at work here. The silence in the air speaks volumes. While I did not expect a bustling facility, I see not a single warder. Our first course of action should be to seek one out wherever they may be. There's something you must know. Okay. If we are forced to fight, I cannot risk joining you in battle. Ooh. That neither of us is here alone, trapped in hopeless circumstances. Yeah. I hope I can rely on your strength to see us through. This request doesn't come as a surprise, to be honest. This is how it's been every raid tier. I do not mean to stand by idly while you risk life and limb. I hope to be able to at least lend a touch of magical support. So did we go back even further in time than the first time around? Or is this roughly the same time ongoing? Who knows? Perhaps 7 shall do. Oh wow, 7 allies to fight with us. A formidable band nonetheless. That's a little on the nose. Asphodelos, the first circle, now accessible. Alright. Onwards to the first circle then. One or more piece of my gear is noticeably low. They're not that bad. Alright, the first circle. Let's go. The music in here is nice. Alright, what's the first boss gonna be? I'm curious if they're gonna do some sort of remix thing like they did with Eden, or if these are all gonna be like completely original. The first circle. Here's this guy. Is he gonna get transformed into the boss? I'll save them, I must. Yeah. What the hell is this thing? Perhaps you can bring him to his senses. Alright. Here we go. Turn 1. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's a really cool summoning animation. Warder of the Condemned, Erichthonius. Eric. All main tank, why not? Alright, here we go. Oh my, the music here is cool. Alright. What's this one gonna be like? I must save them, but first. Oh, I should probably turn on my other UI. Run like, but my chains will catch you. Jailers fail. Half cleave? Yep. Jailers flail. Okay, so other side cleave. Diagonal cleave. No, just half cleave. Raid wide. Yeah. Okay, so it's what I expected so far. Hitless flail. Okay, so this is a single target AoE. Is that a stack? I wonder. Jailer's Flail. Alright, we have another one. Okay, so that's a half cleave again. Okay, half cleave done. Heavy Hand, Tank Buster. Alright, very small Tank Buster, but this is a normal fight. Oh fuck, I fucked up my rotation. Should use my wreck much earlier. Be assailed by Ice and Flame. Overwhelmed by the power of ice. Oh shit, I wanna... Yeah, okay, so that's a mechanic not unlike that one in Equilibrium Regine. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, so I still have ice, so I need fire. Okay, that makes sense. Warder's Wrath, that's a raid wide. So nothing too crazy so far. Heavy Hand, so that's a second Tank Buster. Shining Cells, you leave me no choice. Is he gonna shrink the arena? It's... what is this? Oh, okay, so... Ethera Chain. Oh, okay, so we want to stay out of the Ether Burst there. This is fire. I assume we want to go into the Ether for this to avoid? Yeah. Okay, so he has two tells. If it's fire, you go on blue, and if it's blue, you go on fire. That makes sense. That's not bad at all. How is this going to work in Savage, though, is my question. Oh, so he's cleaving. So he does a half cleave as well. There. Interesting. Pitiless Flail. Okay, so that's another single target. Is that an instant death if you tank it alone? It seems so. Like, do you want to stack for that? It could be a stack. Aetherfall, okay, so right again onto the ether side of things. That is... Okay, so he does this... So he combines a half cleave in there, which is interesting. Slam Shut. No, the lives of my colleagues are at stake. What could Slam Shut be? Tank... Raid Wide? Raid Wide. Okay, so that's his phase transition, so it's like Obscure Woods and E9. Should cost me a life, I will triumph. Okay, so this is the same thing again. This is fire, so I cancel that out. Oh fuck, I fucked up my rotation again. But differently. Okay, so fire gives me... Okay, so I have hot spell as a debuff now, so next time I want ice. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Then he goes into another half cleave. Order's Wrath. This is another raid wide. Okay, this makes sense. I understand why people might get confused here later on, but this does make sense. I'm just gonna Veil. Okay, another Tank Buster. Yep, it still falls to the normal trial boredom. of just being the same few mechanics repeated over and over. But I'm trying too much to pay attention to actually really care about an optimal rotation right now, so I should probably shut up about that. Ether Flail. Okay, does he go into Jailer's Flail there? Nope. Okay, Ether Flail. Oh, he did Jailer's, but yeah, I'll just switch position. That makes sense. It's an interesting mechanic, actually. I think we have to tank that with him. There's no way we don't. Okay, yeah, so it's a shared marker. I don't think I need to go back there for the stack, though. I think it's just being overly cautious. Okay, another Ether Flail. What did I get a Vuln there? I didn't notice wherever I got it. Slam shut. Okay, here comes a Raid Wide then. Raid Wide's phase change. So this fight seems like it's going to be very much a kind of serious rehash of E9S. That's just how it seems to me. With just the amount of cleaves, and also I imagine those things are going to be kind of like I imagine the little things of the Ether Flails are going to work kind of like how the tiles work in E9. I could be horribly wrong about that. Yeah. Take 2 Vulns, but oh, the cleave comes after. Yeah. So that's a kind of triple cast mechanic. I guess it's a dual cast, but interesting. Warden's Wrath, so that's a Raid Wide. Okay, so you got to pay attention to the little markers there and go to what works for you. I guess that's how it's gonna work. Warder's Wrath. All right, that only did 2%. Okay, final tank buster. Alright. Just chip him away. Interesting. Oh, I got the triple triad card. Cool. Okay, so Ericthonius. It's 1 down. 3 more to go in the tier. Interesting. I want to go for a chest piece. Chest piece. But you know what? I'll just need on whatever. I rolled a 99 on the chest piece. I don't think that's going anywhere. I'll give it to Tubu. I don't think it's possible for me to lose that chess piece, because I rolled a 99. Yeah. Ericthonius card. Cool. So this week I can get a chess piece. How good the chess piece is going to be, who knows? Even more splendidly than I had anticipated. Loki, he stirs. Alright, what does he have to say then? What came over me? It's coming back to me. My mind was filled with a storm of desperation, anger. I leapt at you, though I knew not of your intentions. Pray accept my apologies and my thanks. Had you not knocked some sense back into me, I might have fallen upon someone less capable of defending themselves. I'm Erichthonius, a warder of Asphodelos? I'm gonna have to figure out how to say that. Pandaemonium's highest layer, in the place we're in now. What is happening in Pandaemonium? Oh, so each arena is gonna be like a different one of the circles, because I know it goes through the 1st through 4th circle. So I guess we're not gonna get any real creative names, but oh well. Entered with adult Asphodelos have been set free and stalk its halls in no end but violence. That is not good, to say the least. Has this ever happened before? Great. No, never. Each level of Pandaemonium is under the charge of a key ward, who keeps strict control over the most minute aspects of their domain. They're selected with great care, and their loyalty to Master La Habrea is absolute. I'm gonna turn my mic a bit. Yeah, this is gonna sound bad. Ah, shit. I'm sure that's a great disturbance on the listening end of it. Yet something has gone terribly wrong. Try as we might to hold the line, the chaos within is overwhelming. I hardly recognize that I've become so separated. Assailing my sentences, and afterwards only flashes of rage and fury, then blackness from which I awoke to find that whatever had overcome me was gone. Interesting. So something is transforming them, evidently. Is it similar to the phenomena of the final days? I mean, we're back in time when Medion was still a royal bitch. If this is after the events in MSQ Elpis. Because canonically, this is probably a different Elpis at a different time. Rather than a subsequent... Rather than at the same time as the events in the MSQ. I'd assume it's like 100 years after. Which will be interesting, because if we can find Hermes lying around. Horror among horrors. So Pandaemonium's protections are indeed being dismantled from within. By the same individual or individuals that release his captives. Okay. Oh, it's playing 'Neath Dark Waters. Why? What measures would they take? Be wiped from existence entirely. Well, that'd be one way to beat the raid tier. I'll not leave them behind. So this is our Gaia-like character, one of the first bosses, and now is just the is our new traveling companion. Probably. Welcome to the team, Eric. The sense of madness cannot be swayed by emotion. Oof. Heaven's gate. So we're gonna help him out. From grace. I knew you'd be all too eager to join us. More and more you remind me of my dear friend, which goes some way towards encouraging me that this matter will yet reach a satisfactory conclusion. It's definitely Asm he's talking about. It'd be cool if at the end of Pandaemonium we got to meet Asm or whatever, because they've already done things where they've recreated our characters in a cutscene to like face off against us. The two instances that jump to mind for me would be the Sylph Beast Tribe quests from ARR, and then there was the Dark Knight quests that were introduced in Heavensward, but those were ARR areas, so it'd be cool if we had a Zem show up. You agree to help? Sure. To begin, we first must see the end. Perhaps it would be wise to approach the gates in case they followed you out. Now please stop beneath dark waters. That's just dirty. That's playing dirty, Square. Brothers, stay this. Descent to madness. Quest complete. Great. Alright, Eric. What do you have to say? Oh wow, we're already through all of the gates. So what I thought was going to happen is already wrong. We're going straight into the tower. Or rather, holy shit, that's just a whole ass Gothic castle. Alright, that's actually really neat. That's actually really neat. I take back everything I said. This is fucking cool. I didn't even say anything bad though, so there's no need to take back anything. Eric. To save them all at once. The warders and creations both. I won't see our labor, untold hours of study go to waste. I'm not sure his face is capable of such warmth. Her name was Athena. Oh, so let me guess, she was incredibly wise. They cannot wield interment magics. Any notable effect? While shackles are meant to bind an object in place for a short time, interment freezes are very... reading. And I've been lecturing you like a child all this time. Leave the fighting to me, you two can figure out the rest. It's not very helpful, but I dare say we can just do that. We can do just that. The spell succeed then. I can't say for certain I ever heard of such a thing being done. Yeah. I won't disappoint. Cool. They're fond of water, and I believe we'll be able to engage the beast without fear of unwanted guests. Cool. I'm gonna bet this starting raid gear is 580. Probably. Steal yourself for a fight. I'm actually curious. Let me I want to open up the wiki real quick and we'll check what these... Let's check. Items, armor. $580 to $589. All right. Yeah, they're $580. Interesting. Asphodelos, the second circle. Alright. Time elapsed 7 minutes. Oh no. I'll off tank then. Oh, another person dipped. Well, this guy's cool. Hippocampus. You were DC'd. Great. The fuck is this glamour, I guess you could call it. A party member has been dismissed. Great. There we go. I mean, this guy can't be all that bad. It's a normal trial. Normal raid, rather, but still. 2. The cast begins. I like the music here, though. Murky depths, what this is gonna be. Okay, so that's just a raid wide. Okay, so that was a tank stack, so I'm just gonna stand to the side in case there's another one of those. Okay, so you got an arrow on that side. Alright. That makes sense. So it's center, it's a 2/3 cleave. Oh, okay, so he has 2 markers, one up, one down, that show where the things are going to be. Interesting. So he's going to send a wave out in each direction. So elevation does matter there. It's actually quite cool. Sewage deluge. So his main mechanic is his main unique mechanic is probably going to be those waves then. And just knowing the elevation and such. That'll be a fun mechanic to figure out in Savage. Tainted Flood. Is this an inverse? No, just spreads. AGCD's mobility, man. That's still insane to me. Predatory Sight. Okay, this is stack. Those. Wow, that did absolutely nothing. KB. Mine's run out, hasn't it? Not quite. Oh, okay, so he jumps to one and knocks back from there. That makes sense. Wait, is this like an ad phase? No. I'm guessing these are just straight line AoEs like Bahamut and SOS. Yep. Exactly like that. Coherence, alright, this is your... Just POA'd that one. I'll use 2 atones, drop only 1. Just to make sure everything stays in line. Okay, he's recentering. Sewage deluge. This was raid wide again, right? Yeah. Okay, now he has his things where you don't want to stand anywhere that isn't graded. Okay, so that's just water levels. Okay, so he has weird stacks again. Not stacks. Spreads. Okay, so... should be safe over here. Yeah. That's actually a really cool mechanic. Sewage eruption. This is new, I think. Okay, these are giant splotch spots. Okay, I need to get over here. Okay, cool. Tainted Flood, that'll bring all those back down. And give us 1 more spreads. Fucking hell. You know, generally when a tank has a mechanic on them, you leave them alone. Okay, Murky. Dissociation. Is this a... Okay, this is just his head thing again. So that side's going to be cleaved. And then another good old-fashioned knockback. Fuck. Yeah, okay, so that was... The head was delayed. Shit. Okay, another dissociation. So he's gonna bring back out the head? Is that what that attack is? Yeah. Sewage eruption. Here's a splotch spots again. Then a stack marker here. This fight's actually really cool. Murky. Alright, here we go again. And the music is... It's good music, but it just seems a little too chill. No. Doubled impact. Alright, another tank stack. Okay, so I assume with better gear we could have killed it by now then. Is my assumption. Could very well be wrong. Sewage deluge again. Yes, that's still learning the name, so that's definitely a raid wide. Unlike the other Delusion E9, which is just murder. Spoken Cataract. Alright, I'm fine here because water levels. Sewage eruption, splotch spots. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that normally you just want to stack for those and then just move around in an actual raid scenario. Why are we dying on this? Like, do people not recognize these mechanics? They're pretty easy. Predatory, is that a... Oh my god. Now I see why those other two tanks left, because this is atrocious. Dissociation. Yeah, there we go. Finally a healer LB. It only took 1,000,001 years. You could have done it at any point in like the last 5 minutes. Like, seriously. Okay, it didn't get me. Oh, I'm the main tank now. I just realized that. I should probably actually put my stance up. Dissociation. Alright. Head's going over there. Now at 19%, you shouldn't be blowing it this late. Okay, so another eruption. Oh, so eruption spots don't go on the main tank. Get away from me. This is a spread marker. This is a spread marker. Holy shit, that was mind-numbing. Oh my god. Am I the healer is incompetent saying, I'm seeing a sprout here? Yeah, no fucking shit. Why are you voking? I don't understand why the Gunbreaker's trying to voke when they couldn't even stay alive that fight. Yeah. Cataract. Kip. Don't tell me I'm actually... I'm just waiting for this Gunbreaker to kick the bucket in a second here. Yeah, thank you for finally realizing that you need to disengage. Oh no, now I'm sneezing. I've been cursed. I've been cursed. Okay, sewage deluge again. Okay, tainted flood. My god, this is why on a normal raid you set up clock spots. Yay! Fucking hell. Okay, Pred. Went a little far. Dissociation. Five. Okay, I have flare. Murky. You should snap back center any second now. So, yep. Sewage deluge. Right, here we go again. Tainted flood. Okay, so that yellow arrow is low straight line, like straight through, and the other one's going to be a half cleave. Alright, that makes sense. Yeah, straight through, half cleave, so this is a safe spot. Yep. Okay, so it's a middle cleave and half cleave. It's determined by half cleave will be wherever the yellow arrow is pointing, and no, that's the middle cleave. And then the half cleave is just on its own. Disassociation. Here we go again. kind of fucked it up. Okay, he's on that side. Two, 3, 4. Come on, just as fun as this fight is gonna be in Savage, like, you know when you can tell a fight when on the harder difficulty it's gonna be a lot of fun. This is one of those. But my god, this is dragging on as a normal fight. Tainted Flood. Great spreads. Yeah. Cool. 3, 4. Hey, come on. Just keep chipping away. Just keep chipping away. That's all these fights really are. Just chip away, dodge the same 4 mechanics. I'm convinced that they designed these fights as savages first, and then just trim them the fuck down to be normal. So you fucking cunt. Yeah, you got what you fucking deserved there. No. Just keep chipping away. Okay, so he recenters himself after that. Here comes another dissociation. Okay, it's on that side of the arena. Please stay away from me. Yeah. Are you kidding me? Again? You know what? Yeah, I don't think I can solo this. Oh, this is fucking mind-numbing, man. This is mind-numbing! It's not hard. Is everyone ready? I know some of you don't know what the fuck you're doing. But frankly, I've stopped caring. No, because this is getting absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely nuts. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's a normal raid, man. How are you having trouble on this? Any of you? Put down your fucking stance, you fucking nunts. I'm fine where I am. Hey, oh. I don't think I've melded skilled speed enough, because I'm not getting a second goring despite not missing a single GCD or clipping. I might be clipping something like a millisecond, but nothing else is getting clipped in the slightest. And the very, like, millisecond they come back, they're immediately being used again, so. Predatory sights. Come on, guys, this... It's turn 3. Like, we shouldn't be having an issue on turn 3. He'll reset in a second. Maybe not. Another flare. Now go back to your spot, please. Please just pop back. Jesus Christ, he does not want to pop back center. Eh, fuck it. Do what you want. Sewage deluge. So he's doing his thing again. Alright, cool. Now what? Tainted, so we're back to doing spreads. Sewage eruption! Great! There was more confusing mechanics on turn 1. And people are having trouble with this. How? Like, seriously, how? He'll pop back now quite quickly. I just really hope this doesn't drag on any longer. This is making me want to shoot myself Sewage eruption, splotches again. Why the fuck did that guy get cleaved? Oh, fuck. I got distracted. I can squeeze in that one. Alright, that was incredibly close, but... it just goes to show my boredom. Who needs a proper rotation? I'm so bored of this. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Fuck. I actually misread that. Tainted Flood, don't come near me! I'm looking at you, Choji Swole. You know what? Fuck all of you. Fuck this party. Fuck this game. Fuck all of these people.
Fuck you guys. I'm going home.
Ah, 10%. I wonder why he's getting the flare now. You don't have to bring it that far, it's point of impact. Like, I'm still the one with aggro. And now I'm just leaning back in my chair, horrible posture, as this thing finally dies after like 20 minutes of this bullshit. That frankly, I couldn't care less about at this point, and I just want to be over. The sad thing is, this is actually a decent fight. Thank fucking God. And now they show up like, wow. Look what we've done. Like, aren't we great? Fuck you. Alright, cool. Alright, please just roll well on the chess piece. 33. So I'll have to come back here. Because otherwise I can't get a gear piece this week. Ugh. That has been absolutely mind-numbing. So I was at 882. Oh, that was so mind-numbing, man. I'm curious. I am curious. Ugh. Am I missing something on here? Sorry, just taking a break for a second. Ooh. Reviews from Matrix are coming out, and those are not good scores. Interesting. That's 3 weeks. That should work. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom and then we'll get back to this. I needed a break after the mind-numbing escapade that was Second Circle. Jesus Christ. Like, that was not hard at all. And yet, it was a shit show. Quite annoying, in all honesty. Sorry, just checking one more thing. Alright, let's just get back to this. Get into third circle, then fourth circle, and then just be done. Needless to say, our plan worked to perfection in no small part thanks to you two. Other magics leave me feeling completely out of my depth. Regardless, it seems luck is on my side to guide me to you. The impossible possible after all. I'll grab that. I like how they're just... The 3 you actually want are just divvied out as, oh, you can only choose 1. And then they're just hitting you with all the shit ones. I want some candy, so I'm gonna eat what I have next to me. Assassin sealing away the hippocampus is certainly heartening. The fact that we have yet to see any other warders concerns me. Understandable, but whatever. That's a little creepy. It makes it but that color palette makes the graphics look a lot better than they are. Which is barred by the Phoenix. Oh boy. Louis Swa. This Phoenix. E and I are on other sides of the keyboard, so that must be intentional. I don't remember anyone making note of the occasion. So they don't like him. All right. Now then. Onwards to the 3rd circle. This place is cool, though. What the fuck are they doing out? What the hell is this thing? Oh! This looks like Elden Ring now. Or some sort of Souls thing. What? Why'd we teleport away? So Phoenix and then that guy is the final boss of the tier. Okay. The third circle now accessible. My gear's gonna be broken by the time this is over. All right. That is so cool. So this is this incarnation of Phoenix. Just set a timer. Experimental fire plume. Okay. Raid wide? Okay, so that's an out. This one's in. Yep. It's in, then out. Okay, that's a little trippy. Okay, so that's definitely interesting in how they made that work. That's a double tank buster. Haven't seen one of those in a long time, I don't think. If at all. Darkened Fire, what is this? Is this gonna be an absolute bitch in the actual raid tier? Oh, fuck. This is gonna be absolutely horrid, isn't it? Oh, okay, so we need to bait whatever we have onto those things to kill them. So that's a half cleave as well. Okay, I get the fire plumes now. Straight line? Yep. Okay, so he has his swoops. The fuck is this? Oh, great. Ads. So we need to kill these before. Great purge, it would seem. Okay, so if we don't kill these before he charges, we're dead. Yeah, that seems about right. He has more ads? Why is there more? Okay, so I assume they can't overlap with each other. What the fuck? This tier is gonna be... This one's gonna be fight. What the fuck did I just say? This fight on Savage is gonna be hell, isn't it? Dead right as Phoenix hits 100. Well, that's a wipe. There's no way that's not a wipe. Yeah, Death Rebirth. Okay, so this is the big attack I'll launch into. But we're all about to wipe. What if I invuln it? Yeah! I'm a god. This is going so well. Yeah! Too bad I don't have I can't use Phoenix downs, or else I'd res a healer. Okay, so this goes around in a circle? What the fuck? I think I get it. Okay. I think I get that one. So that's interesting from the get-go. Okay, so this is his multi. Okay, that makes sense. And then this will be his experimental fire plume where we all have to go out. So single ball is a far out, and then multi-ball is a bunch of out, is a bunch of dodge and then outs. Okay, so there's two different telegraphs there. Okay, that makes sense. My gear's all gonna be broken. Yeah, it's all gonna be fucked. Just typing what I figure out into the chat for people. Alright. Oh, this is gonna so be hell. Okay, this is multi-ball. Okay, we all lived that one. Here comes the single big huge one. Oh shit, I didn't get out in time. Scorched Exhalation, I don't remember this one. Okay, this is a raid wide then. Double Tank Buster. Are these cleaves or just... No, they're just puddles. Great. Thanks for the healing, guys. I had used cooldowns, so... But you know, why heal the tank that's taking autos? That wouldn't make any sense. Okay, so we gotta bring these on top of the fire. Okay, so you bring those on top of the fire and then they die. Interesting. And then you don't get the giant puddles. Left Cinderwing. Half-cleave? Yep. My voice pitched up something fierce there, but I was right on the mechanic. Ah, fuck, I'm gonna miss my configure combo. It's fucking bullshit. Add phase. Okay, so we gotta drag these apart then. And then just rain hell on them. Okay, that makes sense. We gotta keep them all separate, so we drag them to corners of the room. Okay, we drag them to corners of the room and then just beat the living shit out of them. Nice. Okay, we broke him off at 54 there. Who cares if it screws my AoE? My rotation, I mean. I still have 30 seconds left for the final blade. Alright, so we survived. Death rebirths. Okay, so this is the massive one. And we're good? Yep. Barely a scratch. Left cinder wing. Cool. I'm gonna move my way north. So what are these? Okay, so these are the rotating cones. What? What the fuck? We're alive. Okay. Double TB again. Okay, interesting that they have a double buster there. Instead of having like a hard swap. Might end up being a hard swap, but who knows. Okay, so these things creep along the quarter of the arena, and they have their own AoEs attached to them. Oh great, magma puddles. Fantastic. Okay, then everyone gets a puddle on them. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, I can tell you one thing. I won't be volunteering to main tank this in Savage. Okay, it's his big out. So he swallows up this whole part of the arena. Okay, he goes beyond the border. I thought he would. Interesting. Very interesting. Another double TB. Straight into invul, and I don't have anything else to mitigate it. Yeah, we both went straight into invulns. Holmgang and Hollowed both came out there. Interesting how he does that. Okay, in. Oh, this is gonna be hectic. Can you imagine how nuts this is gonna be? That mechanic alone on Savage, where everyone has to maintain better positioning? Or is this fight just gonna be absolute free-for-all? That could be fun, though. For some reason, I still have Cardion, even though the other person's been main tanking this whole time. I'll let them take care of it, to be honest. Okay, they got Cardion now. Experimental char plume. Alright, this is just puddles. Big out. Alright, survived. Scholar, not the scholar. The Astro didn't. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. Alright, he's doing this shit again. 5. Just got caught at the very end there. Experimental fire plume. Okay, so to here. Oh my god, this is absolute fucking chaos. Absolute pandemonium. Which I guess is fitting. It's a very fitting saying for the next 2 years whenever a fight is chaotic. It's an old-timey saying, but it's good. Murder. It needs to die. Die. Die, Phoenix. Go. You're not welcome here. Good. Jesus Christ. Well, that was a thing. Ugh. Invincible. Okay, come on, give me the shirt. A 14 and a 93. Come on, just give me one of the shirts. Come on, come on. You know you want to. Come on, game. Come on, game. Come on, Gabe. You know you want to give it to me. You know you don't want to make me do this again. Come on. Come on, give me the drop. Give me the drop. Yeah. Well, that happened. The Phoenix is shackled once more. However, there is yet another matter of this arena. As you've told us, there is but one person, Asphodelos, with the ability and authority to wield such magics. La Habrea himself. Though fortunately, it appears he saved us the trouble of finding him. Is it La Habrea? A contemptible display, as befits an inferior specimen. Shit. Even so, I expected it would at least delay your advance. Imagine my surprise when I saw the chains of internment drag the Phoenix back to its cage. Either the bird is even more of a failure than its creators cared to admit, or you are no mean trespassers. La Habrea! I had hoped our suspicions were misplaced, but alas. Please let it be La Habrea. Or is this someone else? Ah, damn it. Keyword Hesperos, why? Why have you brought such chaos to your beloved Pandaemonium? Pandaemonium, pitiless, impenetrable, and utterly steadfast, unlike those charged with its keeping. What has possessed you? I don't understand. Power, my child. Oh, Ericthonius, must you pester me with these inane questions? Think for yourself. Surely you can muster a theory or two with that dim wit of yours. Then again, you have never been one for insight. Why Master La Habrea suffers your mediocrity, I shall never understand. Should I kill this bitch? I can kill the bitch. You may look like him, but you're not the Hesperus I know. Something has warped you too, from the inside out. The keyword I knew had compassion for all those under his charge, be they clad in robes or shackled in chains. Was that all a farce? Did you hide your contempt for us all these years? Those who are content to merely glimpse the water's surface are doomed to be dragged into its depths. You prove my opinion of you with every word. Oof. My mind is clearer than it has ever been. Even now, seeing you feebly grasp for answers makes the bile rise in my throat. Such wasted potential. To be son to Master La Habrea, yet no more skilled with magic than a newborn babe. So this is La Habrea's kid. But of course, it's always about La Habrea. Silence, you are not worthy to utter his name. For once, be grateful to witness a feat beyond your meager abilities, beyond your shallow reckoning. I have slipped the surly bonds of mortality. I have become one with our mythic creations and rid myself of imperfections. I stand upon the threshold of godhood. As a Hemetheus shall I serve Master La Habrea, ever faithful unto the end of days. Oh, well, this is an issue. And he shall require no other. He's gay for La Habrea. I think not. Nice one, Elidibus. Are you blinded by arrogance that you have lost sight of what it means to serve? Ericthonius is more capable than you could ever know. It was thanks to his instruction that I was able to master the art of internment. Both how to wield it and how to break free of it. Yes, he did this in less than 2 hours. Loki, let us quit this place. Whatever poison has corrupted Hesperos' mind, it is plain his power far eclipses our own. We must have time to gather our strength. Convenient setup for the next tier. Not the next tier. The next fight. I'd imagine he's the final boss of the tier. There's no way he's not. Weaklings though they may be. It takes a singular aptitude to master internment so quickly, to say nothing of how swiftly that familiar laid low the phoenix. Regardless, their noble aims will be their undoing. Whether they fritter away their strength in calming the beasts of Asphodelos, I could continue my work. Even should they survive long enough to reach the heart of my domain, naught shall await them but doom. I eagerly wait your arrival, Ericthonius. Even dullards have their uses. So is he going to be the final boss of the entire series? This tier? Next tier? Because there's no way he's just some trash fight. Will he be the next fight? Or will he be like 8 months from now? From what the keyword has become. He has said little since our return. I only hope that the shock of recent events does not prove to be a death knell for his resolve. Direct hit, please. Themes. Themes would offer what comfort he can to Ericthonius. Much as I am loath to disturb Ericthonius so soon after what just occurred, I am afraid circumstances do not afford us the luxury of time. Perhaps it will do him well to speak about recent events concerning both the keywords and his father. Sad Endwalker music plays. Dun, 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 dun. The creation of the ward which surrounds Pandaemonium was an astounding feat of magical prowess, a feat accomplished by none other than La Hebrea. Though both my father and I can bind others in chains is perhaps the only thing that we have in common. Ah, so it is true. So you're La Hebrea's brat. Can I kill you too? 2 for 2. Gotta get rid of the whole family. Bereft of his talents for magic or his brilliant mind, but his son nonetheless. Surely this doesn't come entirely as a surprise to you. But that was it. My further education was overseen by the wards of La Hebrea, more specifically my mother, who was a researcher there. Athena? Just did seek... yeah, she is your mother, yes? How astute, I can see now why you were chosen to lead this investigation. Now that's just putting 2 and 2 together. Was in place. My mother's no longer with us. Ah. Well, that would explain it. When he offered not one drop of compassion then. An expression to convey the end of life. Jesus Christ, you're dense, Elidibus. He often comes across as cold. This topic isn't an easy one for me to discuss. Yeah, understandable. And then we had to deal with Hesperos. We have yet to see the other warders. Judging by what we know, we can surmise that Hesperos has confined them somewhere beyond our grasp. And now that he is aware of our presence, he will be preparing for our next encounter. We cannot expect to face him on equal footing. Quite the opposite, in fact. Every moment we spend chasing after creation is another moment Hesperus can contrive another advantage for himself. The wisest course would be to find him first and foremost.
Yeah, let's kill this son of a bitch. Son of a bitch needs to die.
In theory, that should be possible. However, is it enough merely to confine him after all he has done? I need to know why. I need to know what drove him to forsake everything he's worked for. Was it all truly so he could serve his master? To my mind, he's merely put La Hebrea's own work at risk in trade for some nebulous power. La Hebrea is the chief keyword of Pandaemonium. How would throwing it into disarray win his favor? It doesn't make any sense. If you fail to confine him, I can always strike him down. In other words, I'ma kill this son of a bitch. Let's try Erichthonius' plan. Thank you, Loki. Yeah, don't worry, buddy. I get an opportunity to kill something, I'm gonna take it. Of the Vircolicus, beast which feeds off the ether of its prey. Likely that is the creation Hesperus merged his essence with. Great. Alright. Hesperus time. This could only... Nah, this will go great. Absolutely great. Oh no. Alright. Here comes turn 4. Yep. Turn 4. The 4th circle. What's my gear looking like?
It'll survive.
It should survive. Theoretically. It's only at what? Like 5%. That's completely fine. Wait, is this all soulbound? Oh, should I have to extract from all this later? Alright. The final fight of the tier. Hello, Hesperus. Battle time. He's taking off his glasses. Oh, that's great. Emetheus, Hesperus. Great. Literally Dracula. I guess this is like Castlevania. All off tank. Wait, what the hell is this theme? Oh, that's cool. The music in here is actually really cool. Elegant evisceration. Okay, that was a tank buster. So, Okay, so that area is going to be setting the scene. So that's a bad area now. Okay. These halls are my domain. Pine axe. What the hell is this? And why is this ruined guy hanging out there? Huh? That just happened. Alright, I get it. Don't fuck with that ability. Unless you want your ass beat. Pine axe. Hell skewer. Okay. Elegant evisceration, that's another TB. Okay. Then you must face the full extent of my authority. Oh my god, so he sequesters it down to a single quarter. What the fuck are all these different areas? Another pine axe. Do we want to be knocked back this way? I lived. Another hell skewer. Oh my god. More methodical than Phoenix. But my god, he hits like a truck. I can't tell the difference in the tell between those pine axes. I guess it's just the arenas that appear when he corners it. Must be. When he quarters it, that must be the tell. I mean, what else possibly could be there? Okay, great. Tanks. Yep. Those are clearly roll marks. Ere my blade fills your belly. That isn't your roll. Okay, so we go to the one that isn't marked with our roll. So if I go to healer or something. Alright. Here we go again. Pull 2. Okay, TBN. There's one Master and Asphodelos. Pine Axe. What's the tell there, though? I really can't tell what the tell is. Like, he had the red circle in around him, so I guess that is proximity. After that, though, I don't know. Setting the scene. Pine Axe. Okay, so it's floaty thing, so that's water. This will be a knockback, yeah. Okay, so the up swirly mechanic is water. The just round swirly is proximity. Okay. But what about it when he takes out 3/4 of the arena? That is my question. Setting the scene again. Pine Axe. What's the tell gonna be? Guess this is water, so this is knocked back. Don't get knocked back onto the water square. Okay. Another Hell Skewer. 4. Yeah, tanks overlap, but not a big deal. Another Pine Axe coming? What was the tell? What the? Okay, Hell Skewer again. Straight into the corner there. Zonk. I shall feast upon your ether. Okay, Blood Drake. I assume this is his roll stacks again. And bite, you shall be undone. Okay, so I'm gonna go to DPS here. Yeah. Okay. Most of this makes sense, just there's a couple tells I don't get. So I need to figure those out. Scurry vermin, ere my blades find your bellies. Westerly shift. What the fuck is this? Danger Doritos going over here. Oh, okay, so that's a cone. Okay, so that's a tether cone then. That makes sense. There's no mere affliction, I assure you. South shifts. Okay. No! I got skewered. I accidentally hit wait. Oops. Well. Fill on bursts. So these are just... Oh, okay, so we have to drag it through them. Pop an orb, that is not your role. Okay, we all tried to go for the same one there. So that's interesting. Elegant evisceration. He actually has some very interesting mechanics in this fight. All our DPS are dead though, so that's an issue. What the? He's gotten rid of all 4 now. Oh, isn't that just fantastic? Okay, so fire. Okay, what's this blood rake gonna be? Pine axe. Which one's going off though? Okay, so it's poison going off. We don't want to be knocked back into poison. Okay, so we rotate around. Should be fine. Okay, so it's just a matter of rotation. Fuck, fuck. I'm guessing I took a Vuln because I was the only one that was solo. LB3, come on. Fuck. Diver, come on. Yes, save it. Save the run. Save the run. No! I got skewered immediately once more. No. Alright. I'm dead again. Oh no, half my gear is broken. What the fuck? Huh. This is gonna be hell on Savage. So that first turn will be easy. The second turn shouldn't be that bad. The third turn, oh boy, this one. This one's gonna be hell. Is Mashima just trying to see Majula just trying to see more mechanics? Okay. Half my gear is broken. The other half is about to be broken. Am I seriously gonna have full broken gear? This is all like at 1%. My gear is so badly fucked right now. Oh no. Okay. Is it something in the corner? Because he had the cape. His cape was over here, so does that mean... And he had thunder as well. Okay, so thunder's procs. I guess so. I don't like the fact that all my gear is fucked right now. If I die once more, then half from the rest of my right side of gear is gone. Which is an issue. Okay, water is a knockback, I think, just normal. Okay. Elegant evisceration once more. Then you must face the full extent of my authority. Okay. This is very strange. Another pine axe. This is an up one, so KB. Oh yeah, this is water. Okay, so it relies on water more than his actual tell. Like what square is going off is what it relies on. Okay. That makes sense, and I was confused by it either way. Okay, I'll stand here. Thunder, this is procs. Yeah. Yeah, thunder is procs, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, and for thunder you can't go to water apparently. I mean, that makes sense. Okay. Balloon coils. Ruined Silly Chiz is dead. Okay, decollation. 4. Configure combo. Westerly shift. Okay. Like, this is a very neat mechanic, but at the same time. Okay, then move here in case he does his KB. Yeah, okay, didn't. Northerly shifts. Okay, that was very close. Blood Rake. Okay, he's almost at half. The lone bursts. Alright, so pop one that isn't your roll, they said. Thrice come ruin. Oh, okay, so it's just small stacks. It's basically run into more orbs and you're fucked. That's why they put a thrice there. Okay. Okay, Pineaxe. Okay, fire. What is fire? Oh, okay, so fire's just a giant plume. Okay. Okay, this is another procs. Bio. Okay, so bio is just these little droppers. Okay, so water, this is a knockback. Should be fine to go fire on water. Burns, whatever. Southerly shifts. So what's the difference in tell there? Yeah, fuck it. Straight into spells. Because there seems to be a difference. Is it just the way that he's holding his cape? Or is it on the tether itself? Okay, this is orbs again. Okay, another thrice stack, but not a big deal. We all need to have it. Southerly. Is this going to be cone? Yeah. Okay. I still can't tell the difference in marker, but whatever. If we're going towards the end, it's not a big deal. Decolation. Okay. Okay, this again. Blood Rake. Okay, here we go again. Which one's is gonna be? Fire. So, plumes. Yeah, single plume. Bio's multi. Fuck. Proxy. Spreads. Okay, spreads into meteors. Cool. This is somewhat reminiscent of one of the Omega fights, I think. It's probably not to anyone else, but it feels like it's me. Northerly. So is this going to be knockback? Since he's pointing a different direction? Okay, so if he points a different direction, it's a knockback. That makes sense. Alright, here we go. Good old LB3. Does basically nothing. But we're into the final stretch here. Another Blood Rake from him. And just keep chipping away at him for now. V1 burst. Okay, this is another orbs. Oh shit. So you can absorb multiple things, just that if you absorb that many, you're just fucked. Easterly. Okay, you point a different way and it wasn't a knockback, so interesting. And they don't come far enough apart that I can just use anti-knockbacks, which is annoying. They might. Knockbacks on what? 90 second? 120. Yeah. They're not 2 full minutes apart, but this fucker's dead now, so thank God. Couldn't be worse. I love that achievement name. That achievement name is beautiful. Pandaemonium, Asphodelos complete. Ah, fuck. I missed the screenshot. Oh well. Well, that's that. Now then, in terms of loot, I'll take a minion for 53. I'm not going to get the minion, am I? 47, 43. Shit. I'm going to need to come back to this one. What is a man will probably be the next. This is Thancred. Yeah, I didn't get anything. Shit. This is fucking garbage. Give me the loot. The bleed continues. Oh well. Now, Themis, we end this here. Goodbye, Hesperus. Fools, I will not be put in chains. He's not happy. It broke again. To think that I would fall before one such as you. Perhaps I should have treated you as more than a mere nuisance. Despite your victory, you shall never have the knowledge you seek. The secrets of my transformation, the secrets of my deception, they shall return to the star with me. We don't want them. We have the upper hand now. Surely you can see that. Themis gives 0 shits. It's not exhausted, however. Although I have failed, my end shall be on my terms. Uh-oh. I remain loyal to my very last. Come what may, I die with dignity. What the fuck? You're better than that. Your star shone more brightly than any other in Pandaemonium. You have Lahabrea's respect, his trust. What more did you speak? That you would forsake all that and sully your legacy besides. Weird. Okay, so I looked up Themis. In Greek mythology, is one of the 12 Titan children of Gaia and Uranus, the second wife of Zeus. Themis, are you a chick? Even so, I would have liked to know why he chose this path. Hesperus' infatuation with your father was his undoing. Perhaps he was so jealous that fate had chosen you and not him to be Lahabrea's son. So terribly did this jealousy become that he sought verboten power, power that Lahabrea would be unable to ignore. How does a pursuit for respect warp one's heart so? How does infatuation with one person can turn into contempt for everyone else? I've never heard of such a thing. It's not as uncommon as you might think. I see. I admit I cannot help... I admit I cannot but find it vexing, but perhaps that signifies not but my own capacity for bitterness. I do not understand what is to have what it is to have a beacon to follow in dark times, a person you trust to guide you true, how it is to desperately wish their light would fall upon you again. But we've spent enough time assuming the intentions of the departed. There are the living to consider. We must find the other warders and round up the remaining creations forthwith. Of that, at least, we can be certain. I believe I can be of help on that matter. In that matter. The influence of Hesperus' magic is fading throughout Asphodelos. Now is the perfect opportunity to seize control of the facilities and restore things to their original state. Seize control. Can you really do that? Yes, because he is Themis. He has plot powers. Oh, look at me smile. What? What is this presence? Dun dun dun. Erichthonius, what lies beyond that threshold? Connects Asphodelos to Abyssos. Why? Be on your guard, you two. Now that Asphodelos is free of obstructions, I can more easily sense disturbances in the lower levels. Something stirs in Abyssos. Great. So, this is our next raid tier, Abyssos. Asian masks. A warding sigil? How? Apprise the situation from there. Means their investigation is far from over. Interesting. So we already have the name of our next raid tier. That's cool. Although we have defeated Hesperus, it appears we have but scratched the surface of Pandaemonium's troubles. My head is still swimming with questions, but could this mean that Hesperus wasn't actually behind this? That it is a stark possibility, yes. The root of the crisis may lie somewhere much deeper than even Abyssos. When we first encountered you, you said the memories of your escape were vague and that your senses were muddled. I believe this was more than the result of a panicked mind. You were made to feel this way by a powerful magical influence. It is possible that the same magic could have poisoned Hesperus' heart, twisting his affection for La Habrea into a burning obsession. Then, in his altered state, he was made an offer of power he could not refuse. That's fucked. What, are you suggesting that someone else turned Hesperus into that thing? If so, it stands to reason that they wouldn't stop at him. Indeed, our mysterious mastermind does not lack for subjects for his experiments, for more potential Hemethoi, whatever it's called. If what you're saying is true, then my colleagues, they're doomed to share the same fate as Hesperus. Do not lose heart yet, Erichthonius. Hesperus challenged us alone, and that tells us more that the process of creation was a long and taxing one. If he was the first Hemethos, then the rest of the wardens are likely still alive. I'm curious. Where does the name Erichthonius come from? I assume it's also Greek. Yeah. In Greek mythology, King Erichthonius was a legendary early ruler of ancient Athens, according to some, and his mom's Athena. According to some myths, he was Autochthonous, born of the soil or earth, and adopted or raised by the goddess Athena. They actually stuck pretty true with that, because his mother in the game, his mother that we've been told, was Athena. Early Greek texts do not distinguish between him and Erechtheus, his grandson, but by a 4th century BC, during classical times, they are distinct figures. Interesting. I wonder, is La Habrea an actual Greek name? Or is this just... Yeah, no. Okay, so Convocation members seem to have ties to Greek gods in particular, because we know the names of Hermes, who became Fandaniel, and Hades, who became Emet-Selch. Themis, who allegedly becomes Elidibus, in Greek mythology, was just the second wife of Zeus. Well, technically a god, in Greek religion is the personification of justice, the goddess of wisdom and good counsel, an interpreter of the god's will. Huh. Interesting. Themis means divine law rather than human ordinance. Literally that which is put in place, from the Greek Theema, whatever the fuck. Hesiod, Achaeus, okay. He's one of the 12 Titan children of Gaia and Uranus. Okay, interesting. However, much as I would like to hasten deeper into Pandaemonium, the way forward is sealed off. We must focus our efforts finding a way through. Yes, I will see you again in 8 months. I understand. With the creation still having free reins of Asphodelos, that won't be easy. On the contrary, I yet retain control of these circles, and thus can wield interment magics within their halls at will. The creature will pose no threat to us. And nothing stopping us from returning order to Asphodelos. Sole remaining warder, after all. Truth be told, I did not expect this investigation to become so involved. Of course, I would like to resolve matters here without resorting to outside help, but... Do you mean to send a report to La Hebrea? 'Tis too soon to say. Let us first find a way into Abyssos. It'd be best to withhold our judgment until we have ascertained the whereabouts of the other warders and the identity of the party responsible for their disappearance. Should have come to that. Recent discoveries certainly paint Hesperos' actions in new light. The number of unknown elements in this investigation grows, and we must proceed forward with the utmost caution. Thanks to your knowledge of the magics which govern the place that we were able to come this far, elsewise we would have likely succumbed to the hippocampus's assault. Yeah, no. And together we'll reach the end. Cool. Let us allow Loki his rest. In other words, fuck off for 8 months. Well, off to go 50,000 years into the future. Later, losers. Alright. There is no repair in this town. That is fucking garbage. Alright. Claudian. I don't know. How many frames am I skipping? 26%, that's fine. So what did you find? Alright, there's a secret castle underground built by the ancients. It's a big bad thing. And that is how I saved the world again. Heart of amber, autumn died. Much remains shrouded in mystery, yet ilm by ilm we shall uncover the mystery with the help of Loki, of course, but by his actions was the fabric of the past reshaped, yet he returns to the same present he left. Building blocks of history upon which our present has been built. It arose during the final days. The first final days already has a drastic effect on the eons that followed. Yet the scars it left were made even deeper than the risk losing our present entirely. Risk losing our present entirely. Great. To continue your work in Pandaemonium. Sure, I have friends there now. We can't just let them die. By researching it further, sure. Here you go, small crack rock. I don't even, it didn't even show anything in my hand there. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the Law of Fell's the one that'll unlock Savage. You'll be the first to know when we do. Alright, so that's Pandaemonium, eh? Skill speed. Cool. Well, to be continued in like 8 months.